Welcome to God Bless Greetings, where the word of the Lord becomes a guide for your soul. Today, we journey into Psalm 26, a powerful testimony by King David, a man after God's heart, who pleads for vindication while standing firm in a life of integrity. This psalm is not just a reflection of David's righteousness, but a lesson in how we should live in full trust and transparency before the Lord. If you ever felt misunderstood, falsely accused, or surrounded by those who oppose your faith, Psalm 26 is a holy refuge, calling us to walk uprightly, examine our hearts, and stay close to the sanctuary of God's presence. Let us now walk through this psalm, one chapter at a time, with a heart open to the Spirit. Chapter 1. Judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in mine integrity. David opens his psalm with a bold request. Judge me, O Lord. He's not seeking man's approval, but divine examination. It takes courage to ask God to inspect your life, every thought, motive, and action. David isn't claiming perfection. He's proclaiming sincere integrity and a heart that trusts unwaveringly in the Lord. If you believe walking in truth matters, comment 2666, God knows my heart, and hit that subscribe button. Let's walk this journey together. Chapter 2. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Here, David invites the Lord to test his reins, the deepest parts of his being. This is personal. It's not about outward religion, but inward relationship. He knows that divine love and truth guide him, and he's not afraid of God's refining light. This verse teaches us the value of self-examination before God's holiness. Like this message? Give a thumbs up and share it. Someone in your life may need to be reminded that God honors the honest and humble. Chapter 3. I have not sat with vain persons. David describes a life he avoids, the company of the deceitful and wicked. He chooses separation from falsehood, preferring to dwell in God's truth. In today's world of compromise and corruption, this is a radical and necessary decision to walk away from darkness and stand in the light. Comment, I choose God's way. 2626, if you're committed to walking with integrity. And don't forget to check out our previous Psalm videos for continued strength. Chapter 4. I will wash mine hands in innocency. This is symbolic of purity, a readiness to approach the altar of God. David not only lives with integrity, but worships with a clean heart. He doesn't want to just be near the altar. He wants to proclaim with thanksgiving and declare God's wondrous works. Let's ask ourselves, do we come before God with clean hands and open hearts? Or are we holding on to pride and hidden sin? Psalm 26 calls us to purity in both posture and praise. Like, comment, and subscribe if you feel the Lord is purifying your walk. Chapter 5. Lord, I have loved the habitation of thy house. This is a beautiful declaration of love for God's presence. David longed for the sanctuary, the place where God's glory dwells. It wasn't about tradition, it was about communion. The house of God was not just a building. It was where David's spirit found rest, awe, and joy. If you've ever felt the sacred peace of God's presence, this verse will resonate deeply. And if you haven't, keep seeking. God still meets his people in quiet, holy spaces. Comment, God's presence is my home. 2611. if you long for his presence. Chapter 6. Gather not my soul with sinners. Here David cries for separation from the judgment of the wicked. He's not boasting, but pleading, wanting his heart to be seen as different from those who live in rebellion. It's a prayer distinction. God, don't let me be swept away with those who love evil. This is a sobering reminder that we're called to be in the world, but not of it. Megaphone and encourage others with a comment. Lord, keep me set apart. Chapter 7. But as for me, I will walk in mine integrity. David ends with resolve. No matter what others choose, he will walk in integrity and trust the mercy of God to redeem and protect him. He stands on level ground, ready to bless the Lord in the great congregation. This is where we need to be, firm in our faith, steady in our obedience, and bold in our worship, even when we're surrounded by noise and temptation. Comment, I stand on level ground. 26:22. If you're choosing God no matter what. Psalm 26 teaches us what it means to live a life of honesty, separation, and devotion before the Lord. It challenges us to let God examine us, lead us, and keep us in the way everlasting. In times when the world tempts us to compromise, this psalm reminds us to stay near the altar, love the sanctuary, and walk uprightly, even when it's hard. If this message touched your heart, please like the video, subscribe to our channel God Bless Greetings, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Don't miss our previous Psalms 1-25, and stay tuned for the next video. Psalm 27, a declaration of courage and confidence in the Lord. God bless you, and remember, when you trust in God, you're never walking alone.